How you doing, guys? I'm Paul the Tech Giant, and tonight we're going to be taking a look at this Dekala Arches Smart Ambient lamp. Right then, let's first start off then by taking a ganders around the outside of the box. So starting on the front then, and got a picture of the lamp itself just there. And it says works with Amazon Alexa and works with Google Assistant. Moving on, it says hi-fi speaker, sync with music, 16 million colours, smart voice control, sleep sound machine, sunrise alarm clock, and wireless app control. Moving around to the side, and it goes on to say a few more things. So sleep assistant, wireless charger optional, weather display, and 8 kinds of sleep aiding sounds. Right, let's crack on then and get this thing out of the box. And you know what? I'm hoping this thing will help me to get to sleep, because recently I've really been struggling bad. Hardly any sleep at all. But anyway, enough about me. So we've got some instructions just there. And then looks like the device itself, nothing else in the box. So we've got our power cable just there. Obviously a UK one, because funny enough, I'm in the UK. So let's take a closer look at the actual lamp itself then. So just on top, you can see we've got our wireless charging pad there, which says it is 15 watts. Then got the logo on the front there. Around the back, there is nothing on it really, so it's just all plain. I do like the design of this, to be fair. Moving underneath, and we've got our speaker there. And then we've got these feet. Now the two at the back don't do anything, but these are actually buttons, and it does different modes when you push down, which I'll show you in just a minute. As well as those buttons, we have some here as well. But these two on the outside, they are your snooze therapy light switch. And then moving on to this one here, we have Bluetooth. Moving along again, it's our light on off and brightness adjustment. Then we have our alarm 1 and 2, and then sleep mode, and finally the Wi-Fi connection. Then finally, just moving around to the side, we have our power input just there, and an output for a USB Type-C cable, so you can plug a mobile phone in directly and charge it up like that if you don't want to use the wireless charging pad. Right, so let's turn it on at the mains for the first time and see what happens. Right, so we've got the clock come up there. Let's push down on the top, and there we go. That has turned it on, and oh, it's got a lovely glow to it. And if we want to turn off the lamp, what we can do is simply push down and hold, and that shuts it off again. So let's just check out the wireless charging pad. So let's put my phone on there. This is a Galaxy Note 20 Ultra with a case on, so it's rather big. So if it can take this, it's going to pretty much take any phone on the market. And there we go, we have successful charging. Okie dokie, I've gone ahead and installed the Smart Life app on my Android phone, which has now set up the correct time and the weather for my location. Moving on to the next page now then, and as we can see, we've got a number of options on here. Currently got the night light activated, but let's change that up to something else. And we've got our colour chart there, where we can pick anything that we desire. Ooh, that looks absolutely lovely, that does. Some really nice colours. And yeah, I think you're going to be spoilt for choice there. And of course, you can adjust the brightness up and down to any level that you desire. Coming out of colour mode now then, and we're going to turn that off and turn on the next mode, which is Ambi Light. And as you can see, we've got a number of presets there. So let's test some of these out then. So first off then, we're going to test out candlelight. And of course, we can adjust the brightness of that again up and down as we see fit. Then we've got romantic breathe. Well, it's quite bright, that one. And then deep sea. And then Ambilight. Oh, that looks nice. I like that one. I think that's the best so far. Then moving on, we got Magic Forest. Perfect Party. Again, that's a nice one. I do like that. Whether that'll get you to sleep or not, that's another thing. Then we've got Sunrise. And then finally, Dynamic Music. Now what else we can do is go to Edit and click on one of the options there. What we can do, we can increase or decrease the speed that the light changes. So if it's a little bit too fast, you can slow it down, or if it's a little bit too slow, speed it up. So next up, we're going to take a look at the sleep aid. So let's just click on that. And as you can see, we've got a time here, so we can set how long we want it to run for. We've got sleep sound. So yes, we can be put to sleep with the waves, a frog, light music, lullaby, flowing creek, white noise, brown noise, or even a fan. But I think we'll go for the traditional waves, so press confirm. Then we've got the sound intensity. So you've got normal, progressive, descending, and then we have our lighting option. So we've got ambient, candle, breathing, sea, rainbow, and I'm going to go with jungle. And then we have the volume, and I'm going to leave that at 60. So all there is left to do is to turn on sleep aid. There we go. So the volume slowly increases. Sounds very nice. And of course, at any time, you can turn that volume up or down. And of course, if you're trying to relax, you're not going to really want it blaring out. Let's now change it up to the frog. And now some light music. And finally, let's try out the flowing creek. Now, if you want to take things even further, then you can connect the lamp up to a third-party voice service. So let's have a look at what you can connect up. So you've got Alexa, Google, SmartThings, so on and so forth. And even if this, then that. Now, another great thing that you can do with the lamp is to set a trigger. So let's just say, for instance, when the weather changes. So we'll say temperature, and we'll set that to 1 degree, and then we'll say run the device, and we could set it to whatever we want. So let's say night mode, because we don't want to get out of bed. Well, there you go then, guys. That was the Dekala Arches Smart Ambient Light. And if you do want to pick up one of these for yourselves, then I'll be leaving links in the description. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then please consider doing so. So thanks very much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.